Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel English for Professionals. So today I would be telling you something about the difference between tell and say. Do you think there is a difference or is it the same thing? If it is same thing, why there are two words? Okay, now first of all, I'll come into a little bit of grammar. Now you have to understand tell and say both are irregular verbs. So what are these irregular verbs? Irregular verbs are verbs which have their own past tense. Now tell, told, and say, said. That means you can't create them on your own, right? Say, said, tell, told, right? So let's forget about the grammar now. So what is the difference between tell and say? Now there are few differences. The major one is when you use the word tell, it's a verb, right? When you use the word tell, you have to emphasize to whom you are telling that. But in contrast, when you use the word say, you need not to emphasize to whom you are saying that. Now, as an example, we can say like this. Okay, I asked her not to cry. Sorry, I told her not to cry. Okay, then you can say she told me to bring some vegetables. Okay, she told me to bring some vegetables. And you can say he told his child not to play. He told his child not to play. But when it comes to say, you need not to emphasize to whom you are telling. But of course, remember, you can say like this. I said to him something. That is perfectly okay. Don't think it's wrong. Okay, it's perfectly okay. But remember, now it is not mandatory. But as an example, you can't say, I told not to worry. But to whom? Okay, but you can say, I said, don't worry. Now you need not to emphasize to whom. Okay, you need not to emphasize to whom. I said, don't worry. I told her not to worry. Now do you see there is another difference? What is that? When you use the word say, you have to say the exact thing that you said. Okay, when you use say, you have to say the exact thing you said. But when you use tell, no, you can make the meaning on your own. Now as an example, you can say, I said to her, don't worry. I said to her, don't worry, and I told her not to worry. Okay, I said to her, don't worry. I told her not to worry. There is another difference. Okay, so but you remember, you cannot use the word tell without emphasizing to whom you are telling them. Okay, so you can't say he told something. You can't say. Okay, now as an example, my boss told, uh, don't come after 8. My boss told, don't come after 8. So that is wrong. Okay, so you have to say my boss told us not to come after 8. But if you want to say the exact words that your boss said, you have to say my boss said don't come after 8. So these are the exact words that your boss said. Okay, so these are the two major differences, right? So I think you got something from this presentation. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.